Who are you, and why are you on my podcast?
And I didn't realise just how much fun I could possibly have as a 40-year-old woman. I had many years of not being able to win races and not being fit enough to even get to the start line.
Hey guys, welcome back to the PKS Running Club. Today I am super excited to be joined by a proper legend of the running world, Ellie Stevens. This is episode 3, maybe even 3.5 of the PKS Running Club. Welcome, let's get started. I am going to connect with Ellie. Ellie, here you are. And Ellie, just tell us, who are you and why are you on my podcast?
I am Ellie Stevens. I like that introduction. I like the word legend, but I don't think I can really stand up to that title.
You can. All right. First things first, you are wearing a top with a Union Jack on. Is that you're just kind of like, I don't know, is that like a political statement, or is this because you are bona fide running royalty?
Definitely not running royalty. And I'm not going to say that it's a political statement because I'll probably get kicked out of the country, seeing as I am in America and I should have put on my American top, but I'm talking to an English podcast. So
yes.
I am very, what's the word?
Legendary.
And like to represent.
You like to represent. Okay, now you're just being humble because you have recently been at the World Championships for athletics, racing for the United Kingdom, for GB, right?
Yes, for Masters.
For the Masters. So, and that's because we're old, right?
It's because we're old now. So I get to have like this whole new world of excitement and success. It's just so much fun. Like it is. I'd been warned about it as I was kind of coming to that age, and they're like, this is a whole new world. It's like you can carry on. It's not the end. We're not just getting old. And they were totally right. It is so much fun. And I didn't realize just how much fun I could possibly have as a 40-year-old woman.
Yeah. And we've already established, haven't we, that there's probably quite a lot we could talk about. We actually started talking about this in episode 3, maybe 3.1, and that was really just a tech check, and we ended up chatting for about an hour and a half. So we are going to try and limit this.
You tell me what episode we're on, because we could be on like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I'm sure I could talk forever.
Yeah. Okay, so a little bit of backstory for you guys listening at home. I met Ellie in Las Vegas 2 years ago. Me and my friend Tom went to watch U2. We went to U2 on the Friday night. We then walked the strip overnight through till the morning because we wanted to stay on the UK time zone. And then I bowled up to run a local half marathon. And in honesty, I thought I was going to win it. I thought I was going to be the fastest runner there because it was like this little tiny hillbilly race. And then Ellie rocked up doing the 10K. Some kid rocked up who was a 15-minute 5K runner, and a whole crew of incredible runners turned up. So, Ellie, like, what was going on? You're part of something called Vegas Gold.
Vegas Gold. That was pretty unfair on your part. So, like, for me to bring... I will take responsibility for that. Yeah. That could have well gone down as, like, just a local... half marathon that she does, like 5K, 10K, half marathon.
Yeah.
You could have potentially on any other day won that by miles. But I decided we were going to just bring in Vegas Gold Elite. I believe it was before Christmas, and it was my friend's birthday, the last opportunity that the team that we've built out here can all get together. So we all just like descended on Sunset Park, decided on our distance, 5K, 10K. I don't think anybody was doing the half marathon, but it was like, it's such a complicated course that it's all twists and turns and back spin. And so, that one was fun, but we did all show up as a team
Yeah.
Strength in numbers. And yeah, we can be pretty scary on our day.
Yeah. Yeah. Incredible. So Ellie, you've got like major running pedigree. So you've been running all your life. So, you know, you're obviously representing GB now, but you represented GB before, right? In your heyday, prime.
Yeah, like where I represented GB for my team for Birchfield Harriers back in England. Represented, it was more like England and stuff when I was back as a junior.
Yeah.
I kind of like hit hard early on with an illness. So I was just coming into the senior ranks, just thinking like, right, this is it, sponsorships, you know, things were going well. And then I got hit with an illness, and it was just a battle for the next 10 years from there. But I never lost sight of what, like, I just love this sport. I love this community and everybody in it. So I never lost sight of what I wanted to do here and what it really meant to me. Just being around the people that you meet and the places that you get to go, and just like the health and happiness that it can bring to you. So I guess I fought all the way through that, just thinking that maybe I'll come out the other side. And I did, as it happens.
Yeah, and we'll probably, we discussed this, we'll probably talk about that in more detail, like the journey of illness. But did you ever think that you would get back to compete? Did you ever think, you know, or was it you just wanted to get back into it? Because, I mean, look, I think we need to give you an opportunity to blow your trumpet in terms of all of the recent results you've had. But did you ever think that that was going to be possible?
Not in my wildest dreams did I think that the last 2 years that I've had so far would ever have come to fruition again. Like I always wanted it and kept hold of that thought. But as time's ticking along, you know, I'm getting to late 20s, the early 30s, and you're like, I'm not going to be able to do this much longer. Like, I need to get a grip of my life. Reality's going to strike, and just say, what am I going to do in my career? Like, what job do I want to do? Where do I see myself in 5 years? I've never been that person. I've never like planned out my next 5 years. I've kind of rolled with the journey or the punches or whatever. And this is kind of where it's taken me. And not at all did I ever think that I would be running faster now at this age and still think that there's more. That I never thought that I'd be able to do that back then. Like, I thought that was it. But as it happens, I'm like 10 minutes on some of my races, like faster than I was when I was 22.
Wow.
Which, I mean, there's going to be progression, but even up in, like, I came back a little bit and thought, clean bill of health, I'm 30 years old or whatever. And still from that period, I've improved. And it is amazing to have this ability that I'm finding right now, like that I'm going through. And I just keep thinking it's a fluke every time I go out running, every time I do a race, and I feel incredible. I feel amazing. But then, you know, I realize I've done the conditioning, I've done the training. I've always had this mindset. I've got the strong mindset that if you love what you do, then you never work a day in your life. You know, nothing's ever a chore. Nothing's ever a sacrifice, because I just love going out every single day for a training run. Like, you can't stop me. My dad's like, so you're taking a day off today? I'm like, why? Like, what's the purpose of a rest day when I don't feel that I need it? If I need it, I'll take it. Because, you know, my illness taught me that. I'll listen to my body. I know what's going on. So I will take rest days. But I was dubbed the Duracell bunny in Florida, like that. I never run out of energy. I'm always like on the go, always happy. So, and I just love being that way.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, it's so inspiring, really. So, I mean, would you say that you've peaked, or do you still think you've got, like, there's still room for you to progress? I mean, have you, like, do you know what I mean? Like, what?
I hope there's more.
Yeah. I mean, but so you're seeing steady progression in terms of improvement still? Yeah,
consistency, and there is still, I mean, I've got PBs last year in my 3,000 meters, my 5K, I mean, I had got PBs in my half marathon, but they were heavily aided by gravity.
Okay, right.
So,
Okay.
But that is difficult to run downhill. I'm still going to stand by that one.
Yeah.
You've still got to be strong. There's so many people will shy away from them. There's so much possibility for injury, like the hammer on your joints and you on your knees and everything. You've got to be really conditioned to be able to handle running down a mountain for half a marathon.
Yeah, that's nuts.
But they were fun.
So let's give people some some juicy meat here. 5K PB. What are we talking?
So my 5K PB is 16:28, I believe.
Disgusting.
Yes.
Absolutely disgusting. It's incredible. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. Okay, and then 3,000 meters?
9:29.
Yeah. I mean, it's nuts. Ellie, it's so impressive. It really is.
It was fun to do that last year. Like, I knew I was in shape leading into the World Outdoor Masters Championships.
Yeah.
But I wanted to test myself. And I was back home and it was a really, really, really windy day in Birmingham. And it was at my home track, but it was the new one that they'd had for the Commonwealth Games. So it was amazing, incredible to be able to race on that track. And I was so shocked to get a PB. I was like, where is this coming from?
Yeah. So, I mean, what does that feel like then? So to get a PB and to win a massive event like that, what does that feel like for an athlete, and particularly one that's like, I suppose, had, major setback and then you've come back to it? Because, for like mere mortal runners, most average normal runners never get a podium experience unless you try and turn up to a backyard kind of mini race in Las Vegas and then you get trumped by the local running crew. So
we all show up.
Yeah. So what does that feel like?
I mean, to win any race for anybody is magnificent, and it feels pretty special. Like, it's incredible. It was a long time coming. I had many, many years of not being able to win races and not being fit enough to even get to the start line. So it's going to sound such a cliche, and forgive me for sound, but I feel so blessed and so happy just to be able to line up, put my trainers on and go out and race, to go out and train. It does feel very special, and to be in the position to be able to win like a world, like when you say it, it sounds so much like so big, much bigger than it maybe is, but it's like, I won a world title and I'm like, that sounds like fun. That's pretty special.
It's amazing.
It took me a while to, like, people around me were like, that's amazing, oh my God. And I was like, I guess, it's pretty cool to be able to have done that. Like, and then when it really sunk in, like in Gothenburg last year, and I never take anything for granted. Like, I won all those medals in Gothenburg, and then coming into Florida, I had the same mindset. I had to do it all again. Like, it wasn't like, oh, I'm going to sweep this. It was like, well, I'm going to make sure that I've done everything that I can in order to be in the best shape that I can be in. And then tactically be on point, and physically, like, I've got to work at this. This is a hard schedule to take on. Like, I did 4 races in, I think, 5-6 days.
Wow. And so which events were they though then?
So I did the 800 meters, which I don't know why. But it was fun.
Why not? And you got gold?
Yeah. So that one set off the championship. So that was like heats and finals. I did the heats on the Sunday, just got through the rounds. I was like, see how this goes, get back on the indoor track, which I haven't done in like 10 years. Haven't ran an 800 meters in, I don't even know how long. And got back on the indoor track. So it was fun to just do that. Worked out how that went. I was like, I think there's a little bit more to come. I ran like 2:21, I think, in the heats. Was comfortable and just nice to get the spikes on, because I don't even run in spikes. And see how that went. And then so I was like, right, we've got the final next day, and I won that. That was so much fun. like there's so much I could go into it for all the running geeks, but I'll just leave it as I won. It was a lot of fun, and I was listening. Like you couldn't really hear how close people were on the indoor track. So I just ran my race, ran as hard as I could do. People were like, my dad and other people that I would listen to were like, you've got a hard schedule, just run it to win it. If you can win it, like run to be the best. And there's a lot more racing to come. But I'm always like, I still want a time. I still want to try my best. I don't know how to run any other way, like only to run my hardest. So I won that. And that was like my first medal at the games. And that meant a lot to me. It was like, it was like, oh, pressure's off. I've done it. I've done one. And then I knew I had 3 more to go.
Amazing. And what they were 3,000 5K?
No, 3,000 on the Wednesday. So I had 1 day off. And then I was meant to do heats and finals for the 1,500, but it just went straight to a final. So that actually ended up being the 10K on the Saturday morning around where the park was, and we were all staying. And then I had like a few hours off, went and got my medal, and then like wound down from the 10K, you get all hyped and buzzed up and caffeine and it's like, and then I won the 10K, so it was like a buzz too, and all the team had done so well, so we were all celebrating the team, and all the different ages had done so well, and they were all like winning medals. So I was like watching them on the podium, and I was like, I've got to go and like chill out. I've got 1,500 meters to run.
Oh my goodness.
And then like get buzzed up again for the 1,500. That was like I think it was at 5:00 on the Saturday. But that was like such a magnificent day. Like we dubbed it Super Saturday.
I was gonna ask if you called it Super Saturday.
Yeah, it really
amazing.
was. I think we swept the podium for like every age group, men and women, from like 40 to about 70. All the men got gold medals, sometimes first and second. The women, it was like so much fun. And like the team was amazing. Everyone's so friendly. Everyone's so enthusiastic for everyone else's performance as well. So we were all cheering each other on, and I had to quickly go and get my medal. And like one of the team was racing at the time that my medal ceremony was. So I was like frantically trying to delay my medal ceremony so that I could watch this one of our team run in. And so luckily, like, I managed to get my medal. We like sung the national anthem, and then I was like, come on, we've got to go and watch Mark run. So we're like pegging it back to the stadium.
Incredible.
And they were like, you can stop running now, you've finished. I was like, got one more race to run, and that's to beat my team manager back to the stadium.
It's I mean, it's amazing. I mean, it's the sort of thing that most of us will never experience. That sort of, I guess you must have so much adrenaline, the excitement, exhaustion, all rolled into one. I've got one question though, right? So obviously if you go to any amateur race across the world, you go to a local 5K, 10K, you get a medal.
Mm-hmm.
In an event like that, obviously you get your gold, silver, bronze. Does everybody else get a participation medal, or is it you don't get anything?
They don't get anything.
That's horrid. I mean,
it's very American to get a medal in like a participation medal. Like,
really?
I think that's an American thing. It's like they're weird because it's almost like I think there's a movie. It's called Talladega Nights or something, and his dad goes on about if you're not first, you're last. Like that's the American way. Like if you don't win, we're not bothered. But also too, then they're like, oh, last place trophy, and don't upset anybody, and so everyone gets medals. But that's it. First, second, and third. If you don't, some people didn't even make the final. There's heats and finals.
Yeah. Oh.
So it's pretty cutthroat.
Yeah.
So those medals are like gold dust.
Yeah. Wow. Have you got them there?
I've got them downstairs.
Oh, Ellie. Next time. All right. So let's shift gears then a little bit. You've done other races this year. You've had 2 half marathons, or was it 1 half marathon?
Two. Yeah, two.
Two and a marathon. So let's talk about those. Let's talk about the half marathons first. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's ridiculous.
It's pretty busy year already. I'm ready for Christmas.
Yeah. All right. So tell me about your half marathons, because these were just all age groups. These are big events, right?
Yeah. The first half marathon was straight off off Christmas. I came straight back to Vegas and then immediately flew out to Bermuda, a race that I've done before. I'd done it a couple of years previous, and it's like a challenge. So you do a mile, a 10K the next morning, and then a half marathon the day after. So that was a whole sweep, not a sweep to win. Like, I came second in the mile.
Yeah.
Which, again, 1,500 meter runner like previously, but then being in marathon training and half marathon training, I was like, I don't think I shouldn't even be here. I've got no business doing this. So the mile was fun. Managed to get second, which don't know where that came from. Quick turnaround, 10K in the morning. And then Sunday morning is the half marathon. So that was super fun. It's obviously in Bermuda, the most beautiful island. Sebco was the guest speaker. So that was fun to be around such talk about legendary, he's my hero. So it was fun to see him again. And then came back, and I think it was 2 or 3 weeks later, it was marathon time. So that kind of came in between the two half marathons, but that was what I was sort of focusing-ish on for the year. Like, I had decided I wanted to do it in about late November, and targeted the one I wanted to do, did some training for it, and was like, okay, it's time to break my wings and do the marathon.
And okay, so right, I mean, we did talk about this before, but you're happy to talk about it again?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's fun.
Tell us about the marathon. I mean, huge leap up, right? I mean, big leap from a half marathon, literally twice the distance.
Yep.
I remember watching some of your videos on Instagram in the run up to it, where you were practicing trying to pick up your bottles, because you're running in the elite field, so you get all your bottles pre-mixed and you get all the special treatment. So
that is a bonus.
Tell us about it all.
I mean, how long have we got? 5 seconds?
Yeah, we've not got a load of time. I know that we could talk forever on this, but this is going to be the motivation segment for all of us that are running the London Marathon on Sunday.
Yes. Oh my goodness. It was so much. I was so excited at the thought of completing just this marathon. It'd been a long time coming. So many people, they'd seen my training. I do mileage. I have my conditioning. I knew that I could complete a marathon. Just at what pace was going to be the question. And so much more comes into it in a marathon than a half marathon. Yeah. It's not just double the distance. It's a completely different race. I can get away with so much more in a half marathon. You don't have to really focus on your fueling strategy. You don't have to, if you pace it wrong, then you're going to die for maybe 3 miles, not hit the wall and just be walking. But the thought of crossing that finish line on the marathon was just getting me so excited inside. I had so many butterflies leading into it. I was excited about the bottle drop. So practicing, it was actually the week before someone had said, have you practiced getting your bottles? And I was like, oh, am I meant to? So I just showed up at my friend's house one day with my bottles. I was like, we're gonna practice. We need to practice this. And he was filming me to see where I could go wrong. And I was like, this is gonna make a really funny video because there's a lot of fails.
It was very amusing.
Yeah. And there was that many fails. Once I'd got it a couple of times, then I was like, okay, I've got this. And then, of course, all of the Strava, the Instagram police come in and they're like, you're supposed to do it this way. You're doing it wrong. I'm like, just don't tell me this. I've got 4 days to a marathon.
Yeah.
So I didn't really practice majorly on my training, a fueling strategy. So I probably put too much in my bottles than like carbohydrates or you know, too much electrolytes. So that maybe upset my stomach. Like I'd had a weird week build up to it because I was just so excited and I was doing different things. So my stomach was a little bit off, but the short version is the marathon and the running part of it felt incredible. I was ready. I was fit. And I had the best time ever. And then the other side of it was like my stomach was a little off in the morning and I stopped 5 times to do various different things throughout the marathon. So there's definitely room for improvement. There's definitely about 2.5 minutes that was added on to my time in that actual marathon that might be different another day. Couple of portaloos and bushes.
Okay, and we'll come back to the time in a minute, but also vomiting.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, I mean, tell us about that.
So I'd gotten to like kind of halfway was easy. I'd been to the bathroom. It was either once or twice at that point.
Yeah.
But other than that, like I was like, what's all the fuss about? This is I'm going easy. I'd got a few people had sent me like real specifics of how it might feel. And you know, you're gonna get to this point. This is your safe zone. Until you get to this point, don't push it no matter how good you feel. And then I went to a porta potty at I think maybe 14 or 15 miles, and then another one at 22, and then 20, sorry. And then at 22 I was like, oh god, am I gonna need the bathroom again? You started getting in towards the town and I was like, this is not, where am I gonna go? I'm gonna like pull a Ratcliffe or something here. So pulled to the side and I was like, I don't know if I need the bathroom, and I was like dry heaving, and I was like, okay, well that's that done, I'm good, I can carry on. And then coming down the home big old straight, it was about probably 3/4 mile towards the finish, and then you turn right into like the finishing arch. We come up against like the half marathon runners that have set off at half marathon, so they're running their race and we catch them up. So there was like a fun, you get to go past people, they're cheering you on. There's a lot of attention around the first woman, so that's always like a great inspiration. So this one guy, as it turns out, he sends me these pictures later on Instagram. He's like, I got these of you, these videos, and I'm coming down. I've got half a mile to go, so it's like 25.75 of my marathon. I'm like, I've got this. All I need to do is get to the finish. I felt like I was going to be sick. And so I'm like coming past this guy, people are cheering me on videos. And then I was like, oh God. And so I pulled to the side. I'm now projectile vomiting. And because I couldn't hold it any longer. I was like, I have half a mile to go. Why now? And then so like got rid of all that and then carried on. I was like, I can do this. Well, he captures that on camera. And then made it to the finish and then crossed the line. Matt's big smile on my face, super happy. Immediately to the medical tent where I'm like vomiting again. Which crazy. I just guess I'd either taken too much salt, my body wasn't absorbing it, or I'd just pushed too hard. I don't know.
So, all right. So you alluded in that story to the fact that you were first. You just sort of like dropped that one in there like a little Easter egg, like, oh, you know, when you're the first woman. So nonchalant. You're like, I mean, obviously I was winning it.
No.
So you won. You did win.
Yes, that was good fun.
With what time?
2:39. Over. Just it was like 2:39:03 or something.
Okay, so just over. And what was your target? What did you want to, or was it literally you knew you were going to be in around that number, right? I
had a thought that I could possibly do that. I didn't have any like solid targets. I definitely wanted to go under 2:40. And then you'd said that on one of your videos, and I was like, well, hang on a minute. I've got to be able to run under 240.
Yeah.
I was like, surely all this amount of training has got to account for being able to run around like that kind of pace. I think I'd kind of looked at my paces of potentials. So it was between like kind of hold 550 to 610. Through the whole marathon. And wherever that brought me, I knew I was going to be happy. I obviously wanted the time that my actual fitness would have brought me to if there was not as many stops.
Yeah. And
I was
that's the thing, right? 5 stops is to get 2:39, even 03 with all those stops. It's amazing.
It was, and I mean, like I say, I know it's a completely different race, but at halfway, I was so fresh and like, I've got this. I'm going to do it. And I think I was on at that point for kind of like the 2:36 mark, which is, I would have been like elated with. I was so happy with 2:39. Like, I was over the moon. It was so much fun. And to be able to do that with like, I don't know how to say this, but not like the real specific marathon block that I would have liked to have had. It was basically off, like, we have this joke in our group of panic training. It was this was a blanket of training, which then proved, fast forward 4 weeks, proved that it's just a whole blanket of training that allows me to just turn my hand to any event at this moment, which is so much fun to be able to do that. And like, now my range goes from 800 to marathon.
I mean, it's some would say greedy.
I'm very greedy.
It's like, I may as well just do all of the events. I can win them all.
Or do we just go indecisive? It's like, I don't know which one I want to do. I don't know. Well, which one do we fancy today?
Yeah.
Which one's going to give me the most buzz and the most excitement?
Yeah. Obviously, I mean, clearly running just brings you so much joy, right? So, you just genuinely, you ooze that passion for the sport, which is amazing. So, like, a little shift. I'm looking at the clock because I said we'll keep it to a certain amount of time, largely because my mum complains at the length of these things. So this month is for you. But obviously your passion has taken you from obviously running, competing, but also then into coaching, helping others. So how do you put into practice? How do you, obviously you've coached people through marathons.
Yeah.
How does it feel, I suppose, coaching yourself or, putting into practice some of the things that you might have had to say to others, beforehand?
Coaching brings me so much joy. Like I said, the community, the people that I get to meet in this sport. I mean, even like the randomness and the variety of people, like somebody showing up in Vegas from England and being like, I love to see an English person in Vegas, but then coming to a race and then having that like communication is so much fun. And like I said, I met the GB team in Florida, was so much fun. I meet people at races all the time, and it's just like finding out their dreams and their goals and their passions and anything that I can give back. I've been in this sport for over 20 years now, and anything that I can give that I've learned, many experiences that I've gone through and a lot of lessons that I've learned through the illness, if I can just give a little bit of that back, just brings me so much happiness, because I know that I'm helping someone else smile and feel good about themselves. And like some of the athletes that I coach, just getting their messages of having a really good workout or having an amazing race, just, it honestly brings me so much happiness. It's like I've just won a race, because I'm so happy that everything that we've done together has worked, for one, but it's all the effort that they put in, and then all of the inspiration that I can give them, all of the advice, and then just their energy. I can bring that to them and get them on the start line, and for them to still to feel this same like passion and energy that I can have. Just, it makes me so much happier, like, to see that in other people.
It's amazing, and it's so obvious. So, what would be a couple of questions then? What would be? I think we talked about this, like probably through messages, like over a year ago now. What would be the biggest mistake you see people make in training for sort of, just in training in general, runners? My classic one is probably overtraining, training through injuries.
Yeah.
I think I've learned through that this time, but what are the things that you see amongst runners? Because I know people listening to this, all 10 of them are, they range from, runners like me that are trying to hit 240 desperately through to people that are running 5-hour marathons. So are there consistent things that you see people struggle with in their running?
I think actually that is probably the hardest one, is the injury, and then making it like that because it overtakes us. It becomes the one thing in our life that we want to do, that brings us the happiness. And, anything else that's going wrong, the world can be on fire around us and all of our lives. And we're like, right, I'm going out for a run and everything's going to be fine. Yeah. And when you can't do that, and that little piece is taken away, then everything is bad. And so people will push through injuries. They will be like, it means so much to them, just like it does to me. But also too, the one, like on that same note, then people won't put in the effort to do the little things that keep you running. So the little bits of strength and conditioning, taking a note on your vitamins, your diet, and I'm not preaching, because I'm not that good at doing all of these things. Like I'm really good at like helping others and saying, oh, have you thought about this? And then I'm like, oh, maybe I should take those, or maybe I should do that. I'm like, I should get down on the roller and do my recovery, not just like be setting this for my athletes. But it's being patient. The mistake that people make is not being patient. So I learned throughout all of my illness and injuries, I guess, as well, to try to be more patient. And that one day isn't going to make all of the difference. It's okay to take a day off. I know that sounds like contrary to my belief, but it's like, she never has a rest day. But if I need to, I'll just crash. Like, I'll just take a day off. Sometimes it's 2 or 3. Because I know from the years of my illness, I had to. It was days, and then one. You can sometimes get away with taking one day off, whereas if you don't, you have to take 2 weeks off, and then that's a whole different world of depression.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I'm struggling with the taper, and it's and it's just cut down running. I'm really so much nervous energy. I'm like, I just want to get out and run. But I'm really trying to be disciplined.
That's the hardest thing. The taper is definitely the hardest.
It really is. I mean, and you do, I've seen you do barefoot runs.
I do. I love barefoot running.
And is that something that, I mean, I guess you must feel it's beneficial.
I do, yeah. It was just, where did that even come from? I think that was after one of my injuries, was just forming that connection with the ground again, and knowing that everything is ready, because we have so much support in our shoes, but actually it's our bodies that needs to be strong. And so it builds a lot of strength in your tendons and your bones and everything. So, but you're also like connected to the earth, and that sounds like mumbo jumbo, like spiritual stuff. But it really does bring so much to you if you can be like on the grass. Like, even sometimes it's just been like sprinkled and it's wet and soggy. It feels so nice to just have that grass under your feet. Well, and also we don't have that much grass in Vegas.
So you've got some and I'm imagining it's nice, nicely looked after grass. I mean, I think if I go out for a run somewhere with bare feet, around where I live, I'm either going to be treading in dog shit or use condoms.
Sounds like a great neighborhood.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so I'm guessing it's a lot nicer than that. Maybe
in certain areas where I live, yes, but so there's this one park that has a football field that is kept. So find yourself a football field if we're
All right.
promoting this for the people.
Yeah.
Don't just run out into a field with some cow dung.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
That might have
Yeah.
a different kind of feel under your foot.
Yeah. Okay. So marathon this Sunday, London.
Yes.
What should I be thinking about? What should, I've got 3 days left. How would I prepare for these 3 days?
What you should be thinking of is, first of all, fun.
Yeah.
You've done all the training for this. You've had a really great training block, and some people may or not have, but at the end of the day, we're doing this for fun. This is what it's all about. We enjoy just being out there. The crowds are going to be amazing, and just be smart. Don't go off too fast. Be vigilant with your fueling, everything that you've practiced. Just make sure that you're taking on board electrolytes and your gels and salts and whatever, if you're a heavy sweater, every 5K. I think it's going to be a hot one on.
It is. Yeah.
So you're going to have different environment to what you guys are all used to. So yeah, definitely with the hydration, but God, everyone's got to just go out there and enjoy it. It's going to be so much fun. Like, I'm so envious. Like, I watched Boston Marathon on Monday and saw all the people just do so well and have so much fun, like from the elites to the masses. It's just, everybody is having the time of their life. And I just love competing and being out there and racing. And
do you think that there is a tendency for amateur runners, and I would say I am a culprit to this, that we take it way too seriously? Because like you said, none of us are getting paid for it. You could get that absolutely giant check at one of your races.
Yeah, I did.
You get to keep that, by the way.
Yeah, I should have bought it up for you to see.
You should have done.
I left it out for my parents are in town, and I left it so that they can see it. And I got another one at the half marathon in Vegas, like that.
The rock and roll, yeah.
So we were like, we need to put them on the ceiling or something.
Like, where do you put these things?
Yeah.
But do you think we take it too seriously, right?
Like, definitely. I mean, I'd say even, but like people, like the World Championships, we're not getting paid for this. This is just because we love running and we love the competition. And you've got to find your why and the reasons why you're doing it. But then also just just go out and have fun and enjoy it. We're not doing, this is what took away all of my nerves. When I was younger, I used to get so nervous and so anxious about races. And my dad is very good, very analytical, very good with talking to me and helping me out with my approach. And he would just put it so perfectly when I was younger. He was like, nobody cares. Nobody else other than me, than maybe my mom and dad, care. It's all us. We're only doing this. People will be like, oh, that's great. Yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah, congratulations. But even Mo Farah, who won double gold at the Olympics, is if he didn't, no one died. We're not saving lives. We're not doing brain surgery. We're not trying to get up into space. We're not changing the world. We are just doing this for ourselves, and we're doing this to have so much fun. And this is our lives. This is what we want to do. But we're not, it's just for us. It's go out there and have some fun.
Yeah. Good. That's what I need to hear. I'm just going to enjoy it. I think you have to. That's what everyone says. So do you see another marathon? Do you see a London Marathon in your future?
Oh, I would love to do the London Marathon. I never thought I would ever say that. I was always like, hell no.
Yeah. You'd be able to get an elite place, right? Presumably.
Maybe if I can get a bit faster. I would love to do London Marathon. Maybe earmark it for next year or the year after. But yes, definitely another marathon. I haven't kind of scheduled out the rest of this year properly yet, but there are talks of the European Championships, which is it's kind of late. It's in October, so
Yeah.
I have plenty of time for that. And then maybe a marathon after that, before the year's out. So that would be fun. If I could just kind of get another one in and train for it, but get another one in so that I can cement that time that I believe that I can do.
Yeah.
Would be good to rather than just to go, oh yeah, I think I could run that time. Like I want to be actually able to run that time.
Yeah. Amazing. Well, I think there is a whole load of things that we could talk about, but are you happy to do another episode?
Of course. If anyone's happy to listen.
Yeah. No,
if we don't bore Mom too much.
No, I know. Don't worry about her. She'll be fine. She'll be absolutely fine. I reckon I don't even know. I haven't got a timer, but this has been absolutely brilliant, Ellie. Thank you so much. And where can people follow you, find you on Instagram, Strava? What's your, what is it? Coach Ellie, Run Ellie?
So there's Coach Ellie one, I believe. I think there's a one at the end of it. And then, but you can find that through Run Ellie one. My Strava is, I think you have to request it, but if you're an actual runner, I will allow you in.
Yeah.
It's all just
it's worth saying, if you do follow Ellie, just be prepared to be disappointed at your own running continually.
Oh. Some of my friends have said that, like that I'd met in Florida. They're like, yeah, I was really pleased with my run, and then I come on to Strava, and you've like done double the distance at like twice the speed.
Yeah, easy recovery mile. Yeah, 10 miles at 6:50 pace or something.
Right? I'm like, do not follow what I do on Strava.
No.
Like there's something weird. I don't know how I'm managing it, but I am. And I'm going to ride this wave as long as possible.
Yeah, it's inspirational. And when we come back to your, like, the backstory, like, it will then all kind of make sense, or rather it will become even more incredible. So thank you so much for being a great, great podcast guest.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching, listening, everybody. And we will see you in the next episode.
Good luck on your marathon, everybody. And you.
Thank you. Yes, good luck, everybody.